everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's new favorite podcast. This is Are You Garbage? It's that little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find out if they're good to be classy. Yeah. Just a big old piece of trash. Garbage. I'm your host, Dave Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day. We're down here in Wildwood, New Jersey, at Tootie's summer house. Last time I saw her, she was at the keynote table with a bloody nose. Over there in Atlantic City. My co-host, dickhead, is coming at you right next to me.
Man, you can't not get a laugh. You start panicking and turn on your loved ones. My best pal in the whole wide world, pussy. Jesus Christ.
You're going to be vulnerable when the sun's out?
Yeah. This guy must have earplugs in. Give it up for KJ, Kevin James Ryan.
Would you call me a loved one?
Thanks for tuning in. Beautiful day down here on the water.
Loving it. That's it.
Also, I think you introduced yourself as Dave Schmoley.
Gang, we're here for a little bonus episode right there on the Patreon, and we have two of our best pals with us from the Stuff Island podcast. Sometimes he's here, sometimes he isn't. Give it up for Chris O'Connor, everybody.
The fucking 1,000-mile stare, this guy.
Shit.
That's why I was begging for my sunglasses to hide all the
No, that's the boat we have tomorrow. Shout out to Savannah Joe, Rio Green, New Jersey.
We can't crab off the side of that. That's 4 feet up.
You can
be all right.
Crabbing, party cruises.
I don't need that negative fucking vibes right now.
The crab's going to see the surface of the water.
You can rip heaters off the back, so that's the only important
There is a
thing.
smoking section.
It's a shame they can't see what we're looking at.
I know.
They gotta look at a
we're
fucking
looking at a
garage.
picturesque view.
I just got the shot.
Just empty beer
Oh, you got it?
boxes.
Yeah,
Chris got it covered.
All right.
Chris O'Connor, everybody.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, pal. Good to see you.
Wait, what? Are we on?
Thanks for stopping by.
I got lost in the marsh there
going
for a
on?
second.
Like we haven't been drinking.
That was a real I just got pulled over. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing?
My
And of
stare's
course-
bad. My stare's bad during the regular weeks, but on vacation, I'm jumping time and space. Dude.
You're wormhole.
You leave me alone. yeah.
Oh,
He's in the 1800s right now.
He's up there light skipping.
that guy from Dune who's like running the numbers, his like eyes roll back in his head.
I saw him looking at this girl on the beach, and it was just like, maybe 4 of us talked to you at that one, like 2 minutes straight.
Yeah, he just before you sat down, Toby asked him a question, and we just looked at him, and he was fucking
Dude,
gone.
It's crazy.
He had his
You can
own-
have a full conversation, and he'll look up and go, "What?" It's like I got to start it over. I got to tell you the whole fucking thing.
Tommy, don't
It's
act like
Casey
you don't have
Foley
any
to do the
balls.
fucking intro over again.
Dude, he had
you
his-
weren't listening.
He had his Oakley creepers on yesterday at the beach, man. He stopped at that surf shop to get him. They definitely knew what he was looking for.
Dude,
Took him to
zero
a back
dark
room.
30, dude.
Yeah.
Do you have the Oakley
Zero
perverts?
behind his eyes.
You sell
30 beers
These
dark.
are mirrored, right? These are mirrored.
You sell any full-length two-way mirrors? by any chance? And, of course, the other half of the Stuff Island podcast, the master chef that he is,
Whoa.
Tommy Pope,
Take it
everybody.
easy.
How are you,
Italian
buddy?
stallion.
I'm good.
He's the only guy I know who puts on cologne for a podcast. That's what I thought upstairs.
Some of us care.
He's got his grandma hitting slippers on, too.
Somebody's
Dude, he goes.
I'm trying to break him in, dude.
He walked
It's
out.
like a baseball mitt.
What kind of
I gotta
pasta they
put
made
a
out
belt
of?
around, put him on a mattress.
You're gonna have to shower 3 or 4 times to wash off last night, dude.
God,
Oh my
Boys,
God.
we're having a hell of a time down
I
here.
was zigzagging.
You got to introduce T-Bone.
Of course, the fucking mastermind set this whole thing up. T-Bone McMuffin, Toby McMullen, everybody.
What up, boys?
What up,
Yeah.
T-Bone?
Professional comedian, professional podcaster, amateur rock climber,
Sure.
and
He juggles too.
amateur scuzzboard operator. what's it called?
Gimbal.
Scuzzboard. When he's on it.
Woo, he was out there at the beach, first crack like the North Shore.
Up at 555, man.
I saw one of your.
Oh wait, did you go out?
Oh, yeah. I saw
This
one of your.
morning?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
I saw one of your
dude.
stories,
What time
dude.
did you
You
get up?
fucking killed it.
555.
Oh, I just went to bed.
Tommy just got done Goodfellas in Casino.
We were both up, and I walked out, and he's like packing up to go, and I was like, "Are you watching the fucking Goodfellas,
Dude,
right now?"
the saddest shit in the world. I literally had to close one eye to walk from bar to bar. Like, I was
Most
all
people
over
would
the
say
place.
that's time to go home.
Yeah. Well, no, I went to bed. I fell asleep for 3 hours. Woke up like.
Do you remember? Do you remember?
I walked downstairs.
Hold on for the homies out there. So we got down here on
Which seems like 4 months ago. It's been less than 48 hours.
we got down here on Saturday.
Literally.
We're recording this one on Monday. We got down here on Saturday. Tommy whipped us up some burgers and dogs Saturday night that were fucking knock your compression socks off. They were fucking fantastic.
Busting at the seams, those things.
Made nice breakfast for us yesterday morning. We hit the beach all day, and then last night we decided to head over to the bar scene down here in
Who
the
are you,
Irish
Zagat's?
Riviera.
Head over to the bar scene down there on Old New Jersey Avenue.
Yeah.
And boy, were there some head turners down there.
Some guy with a pot belly and one flip flop.
Rick Steves over here.
I'll have to take your money belt and shove it up your ass.
Zagat's with an F.
Bar scene. I mean,
You got to watch out for
you
pickpockets
You
down
turn
there.
into a field reporter real quick, dude.
And we went out. We had a nice meal and a couple of cocktails. We went over to the #1 tavern, had a Tully Nutter.
Yeah. Then
64
Foley left.
appetizers.
And then, I forgot about the
shout out
appetizers.
Fury, dude.
Fuck you with the appetizers. This is such a fucking setup.
I didn't know that guy owned the fucking bar. I've known him for years.
Yeah, so we're walking into the
Let's
bar.
get into that. So
Public House.
we go
That's
out.
what it was called.
Yes.
18th and Arch.
Public House.
He
Yeah.
used to
Oh,
manage
the
that
Public
place.
House.
Yeah,
No
so-
shit.
Yeah.
You know what?
So we walked up. He would.
I said that. I said the name. I said the Public House
You
last
probably
night.
did.
My
Yeah.
brother might know him. He knew
I was
a couple
calling you
of guys
Carl
in the
all
Public
night.
House.
What'd you say?
I was calling you Carl all night. Give me a break.
Do you remember coming in the bathroom at the #1 tavern?
Yeah, scaring the fuck out of you. Yeah, that was fun.
Hold on, back it up. Let's
No.
start with the inlet.
Dude, he serves me a fucking no-knock search warrant in the bathroom stall. It was the most.
I swear to God, dude.
it was.
That's the best way.
It
I
was the
charged into
he
the
came
shit.
in like
He went,
sea
"Oh!"
bass, dude. It was the most egregious. I threw him up against the
He
wall.
did. He fucking he wanted to fight.
Dude,
Why?
Because he thought he was
Why?
getting
He
jumped.
kicked the door in and fucking and grabbed me from behind. I literally thought I was being murdered.
Get your little tic tac in your hand. Don't make me use this thing. It'll hurt. I'll poke you in the
It's
eye.
gonna hurt you more than it's gonna hurt me, dude. He came in like no knock,
Full
like
speed. No, honestly,
full speed. Trucks the door, trucks through the door, and grabs me from behind. I proceed to jump and give you one of these.
You did well.
I flail. I panicked.
Close
it
quarters,
did well.
Kippy's all right. You don't want to be stuck in the front seat with this kid. He'll get you.
Dude, and I went like this. At that point, I still didn't know he.
Dude, it was like 3 seconds till you figured out it was me.
Oh, dude, I panicked. Dude, I panicked.
Figured to be able to smell him as soon as he came into the bathroom. Nobody's still wearing
No,
Jakar
it's-
except for Tommy.
It's that thing where you're around the same scent for a while. You don't smell it
Yeah.
as much.
Oh, dude, I do exactly what room you were sleeping in. We all went to bed the first night at different times. I walked upstairs. I'm like, Tommy is on this floor for sure. Dude, there's a
Soprasada hanging
there's
from
a
the ceiling. Yeah.
there's a Dago must.
Your meat's around, dude, whipping on the ceiling fan. Dries them out faster.
Two
Toby.
guys in there cutting hair.
He's got a deli slicer in there.
You guys,
I got two more than you.
you're gonna be singing a different tune when I'm behind the grill again.
There was half a minute last night where I was seriously concerned that Tommy had crossed over
Oh,
to the
dude.
dark
Oh,
side.
dude.
You were
Whenever
telling
your
the lie.
hair starts coming down,
Yes.
woo,
Yes.
holy
it's
shit.
it's an energy bar.
and,
yeah.
and that happened. I don't know if it was the 40 Cutwaters you had on the beach.
On the walk over, I was talking to Luke, and I saw it when Tommy's shoulders go down.
Well, Luke
trouble's
almost got
brewing.
hit.
Yeah,
Walking back to the first bar.
by car.
Walking. It was the four of us. They had gone. It was just me, you, Tommy, and Luke. After Tully Nuts, and Luke made an aggressive move towards you, and we were like, O'Connie had to grab him. He's like, he's like a wild animal now. Like, just you can't
Don't
make any
do
so
that.
like whole clock you want.
Hey, new guy, don't feed the squirrels. Unless you want one ripping your face off.
Yeah, it was, you grab. You're like, Luke, he's not in a state where you can make sudden movements like that because you might get a fresh one.
You can't jump. He's already hit. He's in hit people mode.
Yeah, dude.
He just whacks you. He just whacks you, and he goes, "Wow, what'd you say?"
By the way, dude, the way you were
And you're like,
slapping,
dude, seriously, you gotta stop hitting me like that. I'm getting horse around.
dude, the way you were slapping the guy that owned the inlet last night, it was like he was a wrestler going out to the state tournament. You were, dude, and he had one of those like thin Izods on. That shit had to hurt.
It was like a
You were like,
WWE.
"Hey, good to see you. All right, thanks for coming by. Get over here." Holy
Dude,
shit!
it was a Long Beach.
You know
we
when
were
they
having
just the
fun.
two wrestlers slap chop each other in the middle of the ring? That's what it was. Like,
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah, dude, you were in a bit of a well when the appetizers hit the table at the inlet.
Dude, the whole night was a wreck.
I thought we were going to get a meal. Everybody kept saying 2 of these,
handed him
2
that
of those.
first Tully nut.
We doubled every appetizer. There was 16 appetizers.
Listen, that's fucking his
They
fault.
brought out 4 waitresses, dude.
wait, this is my fault.
It's like getting a champagne bottle.
I
ordered
didn't.
to a joint.
He handed him
You,
a Tully
you said,
nut.
go ahead, order the
Everything but
apps.
sparklers. Like when they deliver fucking
Yeah.
a bottle of
He
vodka.
showed up like I ordered $100,000 in one.
Well, the guy was excited that we were there.
Wait,
Shut up,
Hold on,
dude.
there's sparklers in the appetizer.
It's like they want to show everybody else who's at the table.
Yeah. I got a couple of big spenders down here. Back at table 18.
You should have seen the guy
Two
that came.
spicy
you should have
tunas?
seen
Yeah, the first guy to ever order 2 tuna tartars. I made the
They had to call another
newspaper.
restaurant. You got one.
You got one.
You only got one left.
You got any wonton Chris over there? I got a
should've seen
fat
the-
pig at table 19.
Dude, the carpenter that came to fix the ladder. He looked at this setup and he was like, "All right, well, where's it at?" Like, he had no idea.
He
what
thought we were
do.
probably shooting a porn.
Oh. He saw me show up like this. It's right back here.
Oh, back here, I swear.
He starts sweating. Go, where's the dock? Where's the dock? Now you're fucked.
Hey, I didn't sign up for this, buddy.
The most incredible part
I
is
swear to God, my stepmom's stuck in a dishwasher upstairs. It's right upstairs, I swear.
Yeah, come on. It's that scene in Goodfellas. Like, no, go
Yeah,
down
no,
there.
keep
You got to
going,
go down there.
So what about
I
the
gotta go,
appetizers? Because I was trying not
I don't know.
to.
You just blame me for it.
I was
somehow.
trying not to let my anxiety get to me, but I did get a feeling last night that not everybody was happy with the arrangement. Like I was worried because like you barely picked at anything. He didn't touch nothing.
I ate a couple things. I ate a cheesesteak.
He got a
egg roll.
hummus plate. Like he
I
was
got-
in the
I-
green room at the St. Louis Chuckle Hut.
You got hummus last night?
yeah, I got hummus. It was
Damn.
good. I got a little bit.
Nobody
of everything.
touched the mussels, and you told me to order mussels red. Didn't even eat them.
mussels
Well,
and red
But
sauce.
I think
Let me tell you
you were powering down.
I
there
look
for
at
a
the
minute.
table and go,
Yeah.
someone's going to pick it.
Dude, that was the
Someone's going to finish this.
that was the
Sure.
craziest thing. Is we literally we get there, hand him a Tully nut, drops it,
Oh yeah, he
dropped it
I thought he
immediately.
chugged it.
No, first of all, I put it on the table and then tipped it over.
Totally blacked out.
They put a fucking 48-inch straw, goddamn 12-ounce cup. Dude. It was like a boat paddle hanging out of a coffee mug.
Only you can blame a straw, dude.
That straw had a real attitude.
I've been
also-
against these straws since they went after the sea turtles.
So let me ask you this: so
I've been anti-straw.
we got to
straw. It wasn't the 19 drinks you
Yeah,
had.
hold on. We got to Tully Nutters.
Still 10 under on Golden Tea.
We got to
Why don't we talk about the good stuff? Everybody's talking about the negative.
Fucking
You can't
John
put two
Daly.
words
Here's my
together.
boy.
Steps up to Golden Tea.
Here's my boy.
Smashes a 400-yard drive. What the fuck is
Bill
happening?
Mickelson over here.
Things
dude.
that matter.
It's better when he's blacked out.
That's why I saved my
Getting
energy.
up and down on every hole. Yeah.
What happened after I left? I stayed for one Tully Nutter because I couldn't take the sugar, and I brutal sunburn,
I go back and get that crab ragoon.
and I got this blister on my foot.
It's like the air thing with the cigarette.
Yeah.
I cut the filter off.
What happened
Because,
after I left? Because I heard ruckus late at night.
Oh.
He-
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah, Tommy got more and more Italian, and I put his hands on everybody.
Why is it good?
You didn't even remember going back to that other bar?
So then we left there and we went
Yeah?
back to the other bar, the bar that we started.
I
at.
do not.
Dude, we were there.
I actually just texted a period. I was like, thanks. So he was like, yeah, you were great, man. You didn't.
No,
look like
everything
you-
was
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
There was also a
You make it sound like you're in there playing classical piano for everybody.
That's what's going on in my head.
dude. So we get there and like at this point we've been drinking all day. We're drinking on the beach, back at the house, dinner, Tully nuts, back at the bar. I'm like,
Luke's got to be hammered at this point.
Luke's
Yeah.
melted.
Yeah.
Tommy's
back
aggressive. He's out there. I'm the only one holding the crew together.
Yeah, this is a nice take.
Dude,
yeah.
The guy telling the story has everything in line.
So there I am killing it.
I came back. I cooked you a meal.
Made sure we got home
Stop
safe.
drinking at midnight.
Like,
got
we
the
got
crossing
back here,
guard
I ate
thing
like
on.
6 salami sandwiches.
Oh, dude, he was making mile high salami sandwich.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was that much salami in the house.
There isn't any more.
He had 2 pounds in his bag.
Kids
These
1%
two
body
are
fat. He eats
nuts.
10 times a day. It's crazy.
Oh, how about O'Connor showing up with a full bag of laundry?
Dirty laundry.
Fucking man right after my heart. Didn't even say nothing about it. I thought you had Christmas presents in there. Holy
Dude.
shit.
If there's one example of his personality, he's showing up for a trip with a bag of laundry. Dirty.
I do respect the. He brought all of his dirty clothes. So he's
It
like, I'm just
wasn't
gonna
even
do
in
it.
a suitcase.
Yeah.
He held it like a
And
sad
it was
sack.
in a
of
laundry
fucking-
bag.
Like a Bugs Bunny cartoon.
What's
like on
crazy
a stick.
is, Kippy, you drove down separately. We were all so normal on the way down, and then as soon as we touched one foot on the Wildwood Island, he grabs his stuff and just disappears. And just starts walking ahead. I'm not even really sure he knew where he was going. He like
Dude,
cut through somebody's yard. and
It's the
disappeared.
strangest shit, and I tell you, I love him to death, but you'll never you'll never understand it because he'll shock you again tomorrow. As soon as we're done this podcast, he's going to do something every single day that you're going
Chris,
to go,
keep him
"What?"
guessing, O'Connor.
Even if you're expecting it, you're going to go, still, he
Still
did
got
it
me.
again. He did it again. He literally was around the corner. Like he just left everybody. And
Dude,
we had
I
to
get
carry,
that
like,
that anxiety you're talking about where like when you're on, you know, when we were going to the Rockaway and just like the travel there, my anxiety is through the, I just
Yeah.
need to
You
get
get there.
Yeah.
You just got to get to the
Getting
finish
off
line.
that van, I grabbed everything I could carry and it's just like, I'm moving.
I'm with you on that.
I
He's like
can't-
that getting on a
people
plane.
standing around
It's
going,
like a toddler
where
putting like
is it?
wing
What?"
dings on, thinking they're going right to the beach. It's
Sure.
like, get your bag. We're gonna go home. We're gonna unpack. We're gonna get something to eat. Calm down.
No, let's
You
get
tell
in
him
it.
the beach isn't open yet. They're making up
Is it open
closed.
tomorrow,
They're
Papa?
doing-
He's got his
working on the
nose.
beach.
He's got his nose plugs on, ready to jump in.
I fell asleep. I got a good 3 hours.
Sure.
And then you woke back
I was
up.
starving. I had his mindset before he went to bed, but then I took a little nappy.
Uh-huh.
I had to get something in me.
Taking a nap. Nobody takes. You can't call it a nap from 2 to 5.
I know. Kev, for
Okay.
the story was a nap.
Waking up.
I woke up starving. I'm like, I'm going to go to. I thought about a cinnamon raisin bagel with cream cheese.
Sure.
And I'm like, I got to get up. I do that. I'm like, I'm going to watch a little television.
Mm-hmm. Just so happens.
I put the TV on. Tons of options. Like,
They're
shout
running a
out,
double feature
whatever this
casino and
address is,
Goodfellas.
these people, whatever you paid this week, it's
Yeah,
worth
they're
it.
all right.
Oh.
The first fucking thing I see is Goodfellas, and I'm like, fuck. You start that movie, you
You're in
gotta
that for
finish.
2-3 hours.
Yeah. And then I did the worst thing I could have possibly done: cracked a wine.
That's wild.
That's
to me.
What
So
scene got you to
insane.
crack the wine? The prison scene where they're all having
The
dinner?
opening scene, the credits.
Dude.
Yeah,
You're back there making
I'm so
meatballs.
pissed that we missed it. We missed it.
you missed it by 15 minutes,
Dude.
Well, dude, I
If
woke
we
up.
walked in
15
and saw you.
Oh my! I would
With
have
grapes,
shamefully
a glass
drowned
of
myself
wine.
in the bay. I got cream cheese running down my face, sipping wine, watching Goodfellas.
I woke up at 7 a.m. and came downstairs. The place looked like a bomb hit it. And on the screen is a frozen screen of Karen on top of Henry Hill with a gun to his face. I'm like, what the fuck's going on in here?
It's like a purposeful scene when the cops show up.
Sure.
And then you came out for like 2 seconds and then just disappeared back
dude,
into the hole.
I came out. It was at that point. It was what 7:38, and I'm walking around, and Philly goes, "Jesus Christ, man, go back to bed." He's like, "It's vacation.
What a way to start the
get some
day. You're like,
sleep."
all right, let's attack this thing. First guy you see is Foley, shirtless, going, you need more. Why don't you hit the sack for a couple?
Fucking cigarette sticking out of his ear.
Also, Tommy just asked upstairs if this place was all inclusive. Genuinely. He's like, you got to pay the electric here? Is this all inclusive? I go, you're such a
He
dirtbag.
gets charged for the bagels when he
The only
leaves.
guy who thinks his shore house is all inclusive.
No. I'm just growing up. Like you leave the screen door open with the AC on, you're getting whacked.
Sure,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
But now it's like when you got a little fucking cage. It's like driving with the AC on the windows now.
Yeah.
That never happened growing up.
The
Dude,
best.
we
yeah.
talked about it. He does that in Ubers, and they
Bay
get so
house?
mad.
Oh, they get
Fucking
so
blasting
mad.
63 degrees with the screen door open.
Yeah.
That's clean living, as you boys.
I slept with my window open the last 2 nights to get the sea air.
We're on the
Keep
bay.
it chilly.
Oh, you can't. It gives you headaches. Air.
No. The cigarettes give me headaches.
Also, for the listener, I mean, we've talked about it's been
Tell them about the bill last night.
Oh, that was another thing. Tommy's
what? They comped us.
You were so happy that we were gonna take care of.
Tommy goes, "We're paying."
Well, hold on. First of all, we walk up to this place, and there's a guy looks like a bouncer, fucking jack dude, just puts his hands out. He's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa,
no
whoa,
way,
whoa,
no
whoa,
way,
no way." He's like, "You know me." And we're like, this guy's
I'm like, this guy's gonna fucking tee off on Tommy right now. We're gonna be.
He's a big dude.
He's a
oh
big
my
guy.
God. I was like,
he's
dude,
a big enough guy where I'd go, I don't know Tommy that well.
we need a table for 5, table for 4, please.
Yeah, Luke.
I was like, Tommy definitely slept with this.
Luke, can I get one of those cut waters?
Apparently, you have allergic reaction to them. Also, that's another thing. Last night he says,
Set on your vape.
Dude, these two. Dude, did you know this?
I know where it's
You
at.
boofing it?
my throat's sore. You gotta put it up your ass.
Oh my God!
Just does a Frenchie, man.
So Tommy, now
Wait, no, hold on. Do you know this? Last night he comes up to me, he goes, "Oh man, I didn't know they were red." We're talking about the Tully nuts, and he's like, "I didn't know they were red."
Oh,
I
yeah.
go, "What do you mean?"
yeah.
He goes, "If I have alcohol in my system, my body can't process red dye."
I do remember this.
I go,
Yeah.
"No, you
You're
got to
like,
say
you're
that
allergic to
again
number,
with
red
more."
number 5.
what type of university level testing would you have to go through to fucking narrow that down?
He said his mom
This is
told
the
him.
same shit
My
you
mom
were
went to-
busting my
yeah.
balls about after I busted
Yeah.
his balls about cut the filter
Yeah.
off with my drink. And you're like, oh, yeah? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
And I look over at one point, he goes, "I can feel my skin burning already." I'm like, "All right, dude." I go, "Maybe you should stop drinking him." He goes, "Nah, fuck that."
Imagine drinking so much of one drink color that you're like, I can't. I'm allergic.
I'm allergic to
swear,
red
my-
dye.
my-
Sounds like you've been swallowing dye packs at a bank after a bank job.
My mom went to like the NYU hospital library and did research for like a month.
6 months.
Yeah.
She was
got
probably
the
trying to get
beakers.
you off like red gummy bears or some shit.
No, we were down in New Orleans drinking Hurricanes, and she saw me
Like
just
every classy family.
Whose funeral was it?
Tell us more about this good mom.
yeah. And my skin, I turned like beet red, and she's like, "What the hell's going on?"
You're
with you?"
Irish in the sun.
And, yeah, I was like, I don't know. Sometimes it just happens.
Yeah, because I don't know. Sometimes my skin turns red when I drink.
Stop talking about it. Yeah.
Stop talking about it. It's going to make it worse.
But
Just ignore it.
Tommy last night, as sweet as he is, like when we want to take care of the check, all right, the check comes. The lady says the owner took care of it. Very sweet, very nice. So we're figuring out what to leave. So Kippy had gotten up and went to the ATM, just whatever, just in case.
I like to be prepared because now we go. Okay, we got a tipper.
So
right?
Tommy,
Nobody has cash.
We both came up with the
You're-
exact same amount.
but Tommy insists. He's like, we got it. So Tommy says, I'm going to go to the ATM.
No, Tommy goes, I get up to go to the ATM. I go, I'm going to the ATM. He goes, all right, let me know if you find an ATM. So I come back and go, yeah, I found one. It's right over there by the door. He goes, all right, I'll be right back. I just went to the bathroom and came back. I didn't go to the ATM.
And I didn't want to blow you up. But
What I do wrong?
the waitress comes over, and I assumed Tommy had gone to the ATM, and he was going to look at the bill and go, here you go, this is
Yeah,
for
this
you.
is when we learned Tommy didn't go to the ATM.
And then I see Tommy pivot his shoulder
and box us
and
out from
box
seeing
us
what's
out.
happening.
And I see him reaching into his wallet, and I heard something like, just put something on it to open it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good move.
No, that's my
Instead of
favorite
getting
part.
you guys to pay.
so she charged you
Wait,
for...
am I wrong?
no,
No, you could have went to
it
the
was-
ATM and gave her cash.
Oh yeah, but
No.
wait, this
My
is a
favorite-
good thing to do.
Yeah.
Sure.
My
She
favorite
charged
part
you
of it.
for a Coke.
Yeah.
which I did not receive.
I got it to go.
No,
Where's my Coke? Bag it.
You bring that Coke anytime.
my
sweetheart.
favorite part of the
We'll
whole
be at the
thing.
table.
My favorite part of the whole thing was Tommy was like, "We're gonna pick up the tab," and I think you guys right away you were like, "Okay." And then he launched into a whole thing about you got to take care of each other. One hand washes the
Shut
other.
up.
Like you give this whole speech,
Guys,
and he's like, he pulls
this
the
is
card
ridiculous.
out. He pulls the card out, and the lady walks up and goes, "Yeah, it's all comped." and Tommy goes, "No,
This is supposed to
he
be a
literally
thing.
said
It was supposed to
he was telling
feel
the-
something.
He's telling the waitress, "It can't be comped."
Also, dude, he's been screaming at me, going, "Let me fucking pay for something."
Yeah.
I go,
You
okay.
guys are too
I
good.
go, yeah, totally. I totally get it. And then,
Why are they
dude, we
beating me
walked
up
into the
about
beer
just being a
distributor.
good
He goes,
person?
"Let
Oh
me
no,
pay."
it was a good person thing.
No, it
Of
was.
course,
But
yeah,
we walk
very
into the beer
sweet.
distributor. He goes, "Let me pay," and then he's walking through the aisles, drunk, screaming, "Apple Pay, Apple Pay!" And they go, "No, we don't take Apple Pay." And he's like, "Don't fucking take Apple Pay here." I'm like, "All right."
And then you're yelling at the kid because of how much the iced teas cost or something.
Yeah.
The what?
You were yelling at him about the iced tea. You're like, "Do you believe the balls on this guy charging us that much money for these iced
Like
teas?"
he's
Wait, we
making
got
the
iced
prices
tea?
in the state of New Jersey.
When did we get iced tea?
No, the spiked iced teas.
Spiked iced teas.
I don't remember that.
And then they were charging us for a bag, which you weren't happy with either. He goes, "We just spent $200." He's bragging about how much money I spent first of all.
I was not ready for this. Were they talking about this shit when I was showering?
No.
It's just going to bury me for fucking 45 minutes? I'll sit on that side. I'm looking at the fucking bay. I don't have to do this.
Do you remember?
My friend comes in here and spends his hard-earned money.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Do you remember-
I cooked for fucking 17 hours.
That's all
only
you had
been
to
here
do.
for 48.
I told you not to do anything.
He
You're a
goes, "I don't
sweetheart."
have to do this. I don't
Did-
have to be
he
here."
did spend 4 hours on potatoes yesterday, and they were so good.
Connor
They were
had me
great.
laughing
Cooking for
last-
6 fucking mongrels is... I've never done it. 3 breakfast meats, 18 eggs, everything's timed.
52.
Suck my dick. You know how fucking many kitchen hours that takes to perfect?
He used 52 pans, by the way.
And I cleaned them all. Actually, Luke, shout out Luke.
Yeah.
That's the only
Dude,
kid that's got fucking
You could
heart
make a
here.
battleship.
You were ready to
The only
slap
kid that
him
was
2
raised
treelets.
well.
I came in on the burgers. I was yes chef, no chef.
You came in when the cameras were rolling. You didn't do shit.
You can't remember.
That's all that matters,
dude.
baby.
Remember when you almost hit that kid last night?
Who, Luke?
No, there was a toddler. We were
Oh,
walking
you
down the
almost
street,
bumped into a kid.
and you
then we
buzzed this
What's
kid.
he doing at a bar? 2 o'clock in the
No,
morning.
we were,
That's fucking that kid's fault.
It was just a little person.
That's bad parenting.
dude. He literally were walking down the street, and he's one eye in it.
He's wobbled. He's a little wobbly
Again,
wobble.
let's
And-
continue to fuck me up.
and
We're
he
just
wobbled,
recapping.
He wobbled over
Yeah,
the
we're
top.
just-
Why is the recap on me?
Because you were the MVP.
Now we're talking.
You're the star quarterback,
Wrap
baby.
it in that. Say some positive.
Let's talk about how
He's
awesome
the
Tommy
MVP of
is.
assholes.
Tommy, you don't want to get reviewed. Don't star on Broadway.
when he's not scaring the children.
So who do I buzz? This little,
This little kid, you almost hit this little kid. You like their shirt went like, whoosh, as you like walk past him.
The,
And I was like-
woman goes, "Oh, I'm sorry." Like
Yeah.
the woman was like, "That guy was way too close to my
And I
job."
go, "Whoa, Tom!" And you go,
Dude, first of all,
you
it's
don't
2
think
o'clock
I
in the-
don't know how to dodge a kid?
Yeah, that's what he said. I've been dodging kids for years. You think I don't know how to dodge a kid?
I'm going to the beach by myself.
He goes back and hits him with a spin move.
hit someone with a stiff arm.
By the way, the hardest I've laughed was last night. After the check was getting sorted out, O'Connor reaches into his pocket and pulls out a 20 that looks like it had been.
It was the first 20 ever.
It was in his laundry bag.
Dude, it looked like he'd been on a work farm for the last 6 months. And I assume he's going
like
to lay it on
finding
the
an old
table.
$5
And
bill.
all he does is make the 9/11 thing out of it, where you can see the towers burning.
I remember that.
Well, I knew Tommy needed a little pick me up. I was like, Tom, how about
I love
9/11
this.
on a
I love
20?
Hey, Tommy, who's got your notes? Huh?
Tommy likes a little 9/11 on a 20.
Golden tea and 9/11 jokes. Let's go.
Man, good times. Good.
It's really
good
And
nice.
Luke goes, you flip it the other way, it's the Pentagon.
Now what? You guys are all out of ball busting me. Now what? Who's next?
Who wants a shot?
Who
at the
wants it?
champ?
Yo?
Is it going to be you? Who's doing it, huh?
Yo?
You doing it?
At least we got the
It's
ladder.
the end of
Yo.
training day.
We got the ladder straightened
So
out.
yeah, so we just gotta give the homies a recap of that. So we get
Hey, you
here.
don't think you have to?
Yeah, no. Yes, we do now.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to do that, but now I
Tommy's
am.
hair grease leaked on the nuts.
It burned right through the metal.
I'm just going to start putting my fingers in your belly button if I can run it through my hair. I'm almost out of wax.
I will be able to smell you.
That's where your 20 was, stuck in that thing. Hasn't seen air in 30 years.
Man, there's a whole other civilization that lives down
Fuck
there.
you.
So
Women
we,
walking up to me like, well, how do you do that with your hair? You don't want to know.
You got to meet my buddy Foley.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
the bottomless
You
belly
ever go
button.
crabbing?
Straight to the source.
Of course. Hasn't been outside in
It's all right, Tommy.
10 years.
So we get here Saturday. We all jump in the bay. We're right on the bay. Beautiful. We all really, child wonderment. We jump in the
God, it
bay,
was so
and
And we had a nice night, and then we went to bed.
So there's a dock, and the dock is probably 2 feet up from the water, and there's a stainless steel ladder screwed in, and everybody gets
It's very
out.
shoddy.
Sure, let's not let's
no,
not
I'll
bring
start-
into
I'll start with
question
that.
the craftsmanship of the ladder. It worked
but
for everybody.
visually, everybody was like, maybe not.
I do agree because me and Foley were the last ones in the water, and I was like, I'm gonna take a run at this ladder before the big man.
I didn't even think this was a possibility.
Oh, as soon as
Dude,
as
you're
soon as-
nuts.
Dude, it's like it's made in kindergarten. This
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
ladder.
yeah.
It's literally child's weight. It's aluminum. It's not steel.
Yeah.
And the bolts, even us getting out of it, you
Yeah.
could see
It was
like,
wonky.
shaking.
Yeah, I saw it pull out when I got out, and I immediately said to Luke, "Foley's gonna rip that thing." right
Dude,
out of
and
the dock."
I mean,
Why didn't you tell me? You fucking dickhead?
We did. I said this is not a good idea. You were sitting.
there was
you
no
were
other way to
standing-
do it.
You were standing with your fucking what you do.
Yeah.
Just looking at the water, going, "I want to get in there. I want to get in there." And I was like, "Don't."
Dude,
I
then
was
you
all
sat
for
in
it.
remember the way he got
I was
in the
going,
water?
live your life, Foley. Live your life.
And then I eventually got the courage to roll in.
Yeah.
No, you did a little
He's-
dive.
No, he sat on the
Kitty
edge
dive.
and just went forward.
He did the suicide dive.
Real
I've had
Humpty Dumpty
enough.
vibes. So he puts it would seem, you got your feet up on and you went for the first big oomph out of
Which
the water.
I didn't realize there was one more ladder underneath it. There was one more step. I should have put my feet on
That
that.
doesn't
That's
matter.
funny.
Foley.
That's the
Because
power.
I would have been pushing
You
down instead
snapped
of
that
out.
thing like a wishbone.
Here's your wish. Never do it again.
I wish I had a couple more minutes in the bay.
You did. You were floating for fucking
so
20 minutes.
now we're jammed up because it's easily
And it's Full Metal
24
Jacket getting Gomer Pyle over the wall.
yeah. It's 24 inches from the wall. Like it's a hump up there. And now we got no ladder,
No.
no crane, no winch,
There's a couple cranes in the fucking bay, though.
couple of whooping cranes. So we got to get the big man out
The Coast Guard base is at least 30 minutes away by chopper.
by the bird flies.
Everybody had that thought, like, fuck.
Right, so we were all being very
If
supportive.
he floats
though.
to
We're
that
all
one,
like,
maybe he can get up on that one.
we were all
There's
like,
got to be
all
a
right.
boat ramp around here somewhere.
That's what my cousin
Somebody's
Michael.
gotta be
my cousin
handicapped.
Michael goes. You got to swim to Fish Street. Come up the boat ramp.
Yeah, half of Wildwood's handicapped. There's got to be a walk-up ramp from the water.
I got a flounder in my mouth coming out like Swamp Thing.
So two of us held the ladder in place,
Look,
right?
It took $400,000 of Drexel
Engineering.
bills. Yeah, to come up with this plan.
Two of us.
$400,000 a debt in engineering
Oppenheimer
school.
can kiss my ass.
Just need
Wappenheimer.
Tommy Wappenheimer.
You guys are fucking with me. I might as well fuck with myself, right, Tom?
Oppenheimer's all right.
That is the most
Tommy
angry
Wappenheimer.
dad posture you slipped into. Wiggling the toe.
Wait till the cameras are off.
Everyone's getting knocked out.
No, I'm just gonna play ball with myself.
So yeah, we ended up, but it was two people had your one arm. Who hit?
No,
Me and
we
Luke
had,
had the
we had-
ladder. Me and Luke had the ladder.
Yeah.
Toby,
Each had a rung of the ladder. Toby
no,
wasn't
you and
here.
Luke had the ladder.
Then you and O'Connor
Me and O'Connor got a hand.
had
on
the
hand.
hands.
Let me tell you how that felt as a man. Not good.
You're lucky you had
get-
two friends.
What,
there.
having your boys support you like that?
Getting
Yeah,
drug out of the bay.
What do you mean two friends? Like I wasn't there?
It's true.
You're lucky.
Your work buddy and two best pals. Man, this happened in front of your boss. Must be pretty embarrassed. Dude,
But dude, the second we got out of the water, we got up on the dock, and then a boat full of like 15 dime pieces, all in bikinis, drives by, which would have been a bad look
my
for all
God.
of us, dude.
He'd be like, "Let me in, let me in, let me in." It's like the cops coming, like cops.
if they would have drove by, I would have just played dead. I just would have left my head down.
Yeah. We'd all have to be like, no, quick, take a lap. Take a quick lap.
Come back.
Let's all
We'll
jump
come
back in.
to that
Yeah,
problem. Otherwise, it looks like
That's
we're
the
killing
big
them.
boys right there.
yeah.
What's up, girls?
Just run some interference with the,
You guys got a toe on you, by any chance? Rope ladder, something. Man, yeah, that was something.
So now, it's, I'm not exactly an athlete by nature, so it's tough for me to get out.
Yeah.
So I went in yesterday for the first time again since the ladder was broken.
It's a pull-up. Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, probably 10 beers deep when I went in. We went in after the beach.
Yeah.
So I knew, like in my head, I'm like, I know what I'm capable of, and that's a hump to get up that thing. So I went for the first time and couldn't do it. And that panic started setting in. I'm like, oh, I'm going to be the next Foley. Is there going to be fucking...
I'd be able to yank you right out.
What do you mean?
Little
You can't
skinny
touch
mini?
your toes. What do you...
I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Because you can't bend down.
Hey, you're right. These guys are rude. Tommy, let's get the hell out of here. Huh?
It's almost over. Hang in there, pal.
Yeah, you just put a hand over the dock and you do a roll.
Yeah.
We've been literally, I mean,
I hand over the dock and do a roll.
I hate to say
you
this,
pulling kippers.
Yeah.
but if we weren't
Hey, I
here,
put you in a full Nelson.
Hand over the dock.
even if
He couldn't get out of the beach chair
Toby
yesterday.
and-
What are we talking
Toby
Yes,
about?
I
and-
did.
Toby and
Yeah.
Luke couldn't get you out of there.
If it was just Toby and Luke,
Even if the ladder
I'd
was,
still
if you
be in
couldn't
there.
get out, yeah.
yeah, took some of that Delco muscle to get me out.
Let's go now, boy.
But it was a very strange
Guinea
feeling
chum.
because I wasn't gripping anything because you were holding me here and you guys were just pulling me up and I tried to let go. You're like, don't let go, don't let go.
Dude, so we get him up to like, everybody, I don't want to say panic, but you're at that like, this is a do or die moment. We need the momentum to keep coming up.
yeah.
Or you're going back down quick. And you like
He
kind of gave up.
grabbing the fucking.
And we're like, get off the
He
fucking.
kept grabbing the ladder,
Yeah,
which
well,
is ripped from the plastic.
You guys go ahead without me, man.
It was always purposeful suicide.
Well, dude, we were. It was like,
I was prepared to die in that bed. To be honest with you, I had already gone through the motions in my head.
Just sink to the bottom. Tide goes out. It's like, oh, there's Foley.
Like in perfect storm, I pushed
And
myself
Toby's
down.
vape.
Look, Toby's vape. There's Foley. That's how he said.
You grabbed the vape, let me go. How about when you threw me the floaty?
the float.
I was like, that might as well be a cruise ship. I can't get up on that thing.
I thought you could. I thought
You got a better chance of jumping out of the water than getting on that thing.
Oh, man.
Which, as much shit as I was giving you the day before, it is a humbling experience having your buddies fucking yank my fat ass up on that dock.
Like Lou said, next summer it won't be a problem. I'll be flapping right out of that thing.
600
You'll be
pounds.
dead. Won't be a problem next summer for you guys. Have fun.
Because next summer I'll be so heavy that I'll lower the dock so much. I'll walk at it. After.
Disperse all the water.
I have an all-terrain scooter that goes from land to water.
Jesus Christ.
I knew what mine. I know what. Well, the guy. So we have a handyman coming to
Scott.
Scott. Shout out to
Shout
Scott.
out
Was here
Scott.
for 2
Shout out
seconds. Looked at
Scott.
the job goes longer bolts. We're
Yeah.
good. So
Yeah,
we got
no,
him
I'm not even
coming-
going to charge you
Longer
for this.
bolts
This
or
is
thicker bolts?
thicker.
Bigger. I don't know. So my thing is, I knew I already
I'm
scoped
with you
out.
on that. That's
That
big
boat has a
difference.
ladder on it.
The what?
That
Couple
boat has a
drywall
ladder.
nails. Scotty, come on.
I could get up on the boat.
Yeah.
You guys got any tape? Wait, say it again?
No, I'm not giving you my
Yeah.
secret, you fat ass. You're gonna have to die in that
You can
water.
get up on the boat.
I mean, you might rip that. I mean, that also might get ripped out. But
Nah.
my strategy
It's
is
fiberglass, baby.
Whatever that means.
Well, you look how he's eating it.
Nah, that's screen
You
door.
got-
You'll be
you
all
got
right.
some wa-
That's gaffer's tape. You ain't pulling that out.
Oh, man.
I could climb up on the boat, but that's not our boat.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's either that or death. What are you talking about? Hey, buddy, I climbed up your
I
boat.
wouldn't have died in there.
Can we go to the water park on Thursday?
Sure, Tommy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get you cotton candy, too.
He's okay if we finish this recording first?
Oh man.
Sure, Tommy, the water park's closed today, though. I'll have to go another day.
It's 1:30. I'm staring at the fucking
I
beautiful
know
weather.
it's so
When we're
hard to think
talking-
of something that you look out on those reeds and you're like, oh god, it's so nice.
It's beautiful.
And they've been getting drunk and going in the bay every night. To
Oh,
like to the
yeah.
That
point
was
of like,
dangerous,
I'm an
man.
idiot, but like that's like
Dude, we had a nice one. We walked way upriver, just floated
Me,
back
Chris,
down.
and Tope. We swam against the current to get to the marsh. Walked in the mud, upward. Come back out.
slow it down.
It was
Staring at the moon.
yeah,
Full moon tomorrow.
Here.
Big
Full moon
Dipper
tomorrow.
was out.
And we're going crabbing. We found out crabs come around at the new moon and the full moon.
Best days to go crabbing.
Yeah.
That and dollar beer night. Floating around. We also did get to see one of the most.
Bust my balls about dad jokes. This guy is
Yeah, that
chock
was-
full of dad jokes. It's the best.
We also did get
I'm
to
drunk.
see the cool moment as friends together was to watch that storm come in.
Oh my!
That's
that
the only
was
thing you
so
missed, that
sick.
T-Bone. You missed the storm, the whole thing.
Yeah, it was
The
great.
sunset.
We went swimming in the heart of that.
Tommy
Yeah,
did.
Chris
it
and
was-
I had already
yeah.
broken a ladder at that point, which we could have blamed on the storm.
No, it was like The Notebook. Yeah.
Dude, watching lightning strike over
You
the
two
bay
made out
while
of
you're
Swim in
in
the
the
storm in The
torrential rain.
Notebook.
Wait, when you jumped
Fighting
into
the
Tommy's
current.
I just
arms?
think about the cover
Suck
with
my
the
dick,
rain.
dude. I went
That's how
to the
I felt with
Marines.
Tommy.
I
out there.
served. That's boot camp.
What do you say?
I don't know.
Tommy's over there stealing valor.
I'm just saying, you're like, man, I got to get off this mic.
We also have to hit the boards one day too.
During the day, I'm
I
not
say we
going
do
out there at
Thursday.
night with those hooligans,
Let's do Thursday. We'll hit the boards
those
and we'll go
bad
to the water
Irish
park.
kids.
Be pickpocketing you and stuff, stealing your snacks.
You the fat ass that couldn't get out of the bay. Shut up, you.
We heard about
Why are
you.
you guys not excited about the water park? I think
I'm
it'd be
excited
great.
about the water
I've
park.
been to Moore's
I've
Pier
never
and-
been, so I don't know.
I'm excited, but now they've told me that I'm not going to be physically fit to be able to do
That's
it.
why they made the lazy river for boys your size.
I
And
know.
the snack bar.
I just got to float around the river. I'd like to do Shotgun Falls.
You could watch us.
What's that?
It's where it's like it has a big drop.
It's like a 10-foot drop at the end. It's just like a normal thing. And
That
then
I
small
think I could
slide
do.
with a big drop.
Wow.
It's a cliff diving. In a way.
That's nice. I like
It's not
that.
like-
Aqua cliff dive.
What's the big one you were
You in
talking about?
Jamaica?
Like
What are you
that
talking
50
about
foot.
cliff diving?
I'm gonna have my hair braided by the time I get out.
Hey man, I'm Tommy. You know
I want to get my ears.
Wagwan.
I want to get my ears pierced again, dude.
what?
That's where I got my ears pierced.
I think
Oh.
we should do get characters done.
Oh, we could do that.
Yeah.
We could get our
Oh,
picture
Tom-
taken on that big couch
He's
where it
square.
all looks like we're miniature.
Or the old timey photo would be fun.
Yeah.
And a funnel cake.
Funnel cake for sure.
Yeah?
Oh, 100%.
Nice.
Big fan of funnel cake.
I already broke the ladder.
Big fan.
Hey, when you're wet, you're wet.
What are we holding on to now? Eventually those epics will start working and it won't matter.
Oh man, Foley.
I'm just treading water at this point.
Foley does the real. He did it this morning in the supermarket. Me and Foley get up, nice pal. We go restock up on supplies. And anytime we were getting something, we were getting a fatty food that we shouldn't be eating. You always use a different pronoun. They ran out of because they need more.
I
mayo.
haven't touched
Yeah,
those
yeah.
chips. I haven't
Because
touched the
they
chips or a
need
piece
more
of bread.
You ate the pretzels.
I had a cup of pretzels.
Yeah. So sue me. Yeah.
Yes. What? Cup of
It's
pretzels?
gonna make a federal case
I
out
don't
of this thing.
You gonna indict me on that? Those charges won't stick.
I thought you were gonna have fun with it and not get all serious.
Yeah, they need cocaine.
6 boxes of devil dogs.
Yeah, no, it was very. I want to get.
You'll never get me on the oatmeal cream pies, though. Cue ball, I'll tell you that.
I need more kale at the
I've been
house.
shacking up a
They
little Debbie
need-
all week.
They need Doritos.
But they did eat their chips, and Lukey likes his sun chips and his Doritos.
Shacking up with little Debbie.
I got my fruit cup
I know. I'm just.
and our
It's been an ongoing thing.
carbon-free-
You're- when ordering, it's
Yeah,
very.
yeah.
carb-free wraps and turkey. I go heavy on that turkey though. It's like a wad.
What's the deal with
You did get 5 gallons of mayo too.
Because they left who left the mayo out?
Somebody.
By the way?
Who left the mayo? You made me eat it. Who left the mayo out?
Who left the mayo out?
That would be me.
Who-
It had to be me.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that hurricane
100%.
of salami. I misplaced the mayonnaise.
In that gabagool blackout I was in. Salami hurricane.
Yeah. You'll get back in the day if it starts raining salami. Torrential salami.
Dive in there. It's not salami. It's supersada. Tommy ordered that, I believe.
I
This is a
did.
goddamn
I got
gentleman.
prosciutto, super sod.
I didn't see the prosciutto.
Mm.
I saw the little pinwheels that
You
you
didn't?
got.
I didn't either.
They ate it.
They need more prosciutto.
They shoved it in my mouth. Is that what we're gonna do today? We're gonna hang here and play like ladder
I'm
ball.
going to the beach.
You're beaching it.
Yeah,
Okay. What do you
What
want
are
to
you
do?
going to go by yourself?
I will if I have to. And we'll do the bay at the
I don't care. We can do
at
whatever.
dusk. Chris, you're coming with me. We're throwing a football for 2 hours. Water ball, man.
I gotta loosen up my
How great is the
shoulder.
Waboba?
The Waboba is so
The
good.
boba's great.
Coke?
I'd like to go swimming again, but
Yeah.
the sunburn's really bad.
Yeah.
Well, keep the shirt on.
You got to get
in the water
sunshine.
like
You don't
a
have-
fucking fat kid. No.
We got 2 umbrellas.
I did it.
Also,
Yeah, but
stay
you had
here.
like one of those nice.
You had a
Yeah, you
rash
doing
guard
it's
on.
different than me doing it.
We'll get you a wetsuit.
Really?
Yeah.
Just seal skin.
Came in like a wrecking ball.
Oh man, that'd be a tough look.
You have to dodge 1, 2 kids.
Just trying to watch you zip it up with that thing.
I got a hanger hooked up to it. Put one of those. Stepping into that thing like a Bond girl.
Yeah, because tomorrow we're on the bay for crabbing.
Sure.
We're gonna cook a crab boil Wednesday.
Which you've never done,
I've never done.
but you were
Full
getting excited
confidence.
about as you were looking at the recipe.
And you know what?
I looked at a couple recipes for just a crab boil because
You know what I like? I like the potatoes and the corn and all that stuff too. You're kind of making like a crawdad. I like that.
yeah. So what I want to do, I want to make a cold potato salad.
I thought a macaroni salad. Pasta salad.
We could do either, but I
We
think
agreed
on the pasta
potatoes
salad. I
thought
work.
we
A
talked
cold
about
pasta salad or a cold potato salad, and then I want to get lobster tails, shrimp, andouille sausage, and cook it with the crab, and do the whole.
You could do that if you
That's
want,
good.
but you don't need to. We can just do the crabs.
It's not about needing; it's a wanting, and it's
Yeah.
fun.
He likes it's ambiance.
You like that? Lobster tails?
How about you, cue ball? You like lobster tail?
There's no nice restaurants around here. I think we should just make it nice,
Yeah.
and I enjoy that.
I'm in.
I will enjoy that time.
Although the food last night was fantastic. That was
Yeah.
the,
It
was
the
good.
absolute
It
It
was
was
good.
good.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see some lobster tails get grilled up at some point.
That's not a bad idea.
We got to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
a new propane tank.
Yeah.
See if that thing kicks off. You know,
What do
I
you
don't
get
think it's the
propane
water.
tanks?
You know,
'Cause
the
it's
Wawa or
empty.
whatever.
It's empty.
Wawa has them.
Okay.
We just get it refilled. Take the same tank.
Yeah, you just swap it out.
Yeah, it's like $5.
I can handle that mission.
$20.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Apple Pay.
Oh, shit, where's
Pay.
my- Where's my wallet?
Stella.
You guys made me seem like I was cheap.
No.
No.
No,
Just
it was
a
the
dirt
opposite.
ball. For instead of going to the ATM and just taking out cash, you had to put something on your thing and put it on the card.
It was easier. I got lost. It was a big place.
Dude,
Dude, when we got to
I
that
was saying that to Foley. I was like, he's
When
going
we
to come
got to
back with an
that
8 ball of
second-
cocaine.
What?
I think
got
he's
to
going to
the-
come back to the table with an 8 ball of cocaine. He's just like,
And one
Yeah.
more button
Yeah.
undone.
This is broke. There's no button on this one.
Uh-huh.
What? Why are you guys doing this?
What
I
are we
don't- I don't
doing?
know.
We're not doing anything. We're having a nice time.
No, I was making fun of you.
No, I know.
Just on the record. I was shitting on
All right,
you.
I'll be honest with you. Tommy, I was making fun of you a little bit. Oh, dude, you were
Wait,
poking me so
wait,
hard.
Dude, so last night he's like, we were at the bar, and I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta get the fuck out of here. It's 11. It was like pushing 11:30 or 12.
Me?
No.
Last
it's
night,
me, him, Tommy, and Luke.
just to give you an idea of how fucked up we
And
were
he
during
goes,
the day.
he goes,
It's pushing 10, 10, 15.
Yeah, dude.
We need to get home.
Dude, I hit the wall at 9:30.
it was 4?
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
Those muscles
there
took
was
it out
there
of
was
me.
there was a Fleetwood
A
Mac cover
tribute,
band.
tribute
yeah, yeah.
band.
That
And
first band was rocking,
They
though.
downstairs.
That guy was killing it.
Dude, South Jersey beach bands are legit.
he
Dude.
comes up to me and he's like, I'm like, dude, I'm getting out of here. And he's like, the Fleetwood, they're on an intermission right now. They're going back on
Yeah,
in 30 minutes. You have to catch them. Dude, I couldn't give a fucking actual Fleetwood Mac was playing. I'm
Three of them
go-
are dead.
I'm still going home, dude.
Dude,
It's mostly Fleetwood at this point. Mac passed years ago.
well, they fucking closed. The last thing I said.
So I'm
Wait,
like,
they were swapping bands?
No, they were doing 2 sets.
They did two.
That's how early in the night was. I was like, is it? I do.
Call
he's,
sheet.
he's like, my buddy got a picture of the set list.
They're coming back out.
Meanwhile, we're at a bar. It's
Yeah.
like,
That's
No,
how
but dude,
early it
they
was
were-
in the night.
We got to the second
O'Connor's-
floor. Remember, we got to the second floor. We're like, whoa.
no,
yeah.
it's the size of a football field.
Yeah,
up
it's
there.
like
It's
that
huge.
fucking I
Yep.
think it was during
Oh
the
yeah, yeah,
alien.
yeah. Use your words.
I think it was doing the
I'm
alien.
fucking ripped. Yeah, the alien conference. They said there's a
The
ship.
Senate hearing.
Yeah.
There's a ship that's like 40 feet,
You talking about
but you go
Congress?
inside. It's a football field.
Whoa,
We
Yeah.
got to the second floor. I was like, this is nuts.
This reminds me of the
just
Capitol
keeps
building.
going.
January 6th. Took a shit on Pelosi's desk.
Wait, have you seen that band before? Because that's the story I got.
No. So he.
I thought you were like buying their merch and shit.
They were selling merch though.
Yeah.
So he's like, dude,
Not an active merch.
we
table.
gotta wait.
Wildwood Mick.
Dude, he goes, you gotta wait. I swear, I saw. What song did they play?
They played "Never Break the Chain." Never break the chain.
Good
Well,
song.
that's what I saw them close on, and I was
he's
like, they're incredible.
wait till you see them, you're gonna plots. This is the best thing you ever. It's like, all right, so we're waiting around, and they fucking sure as shit they come out. And within 9 seconds, like none of them were in tune. The one guy's mic wasn't on. It was a fucking. It was like a. It was
That's
like
a perfect
high school
description of what
talent
his
show.
brain was going. Nothing was in tune. The mic
That's what
wasn't
it
on.
sounded
Yeah,
like.
he loved it. Dude, hear it?
I know. O'Connor turns around and goes, "This fucking sucks." I'm like, "Thank you,
dude.
we're leaving."
I literally like stepped in front of everyone to just. It's like to just wait till you see how good this is. 30
Dude, we literally
seconds
left
in,
were to go stand and get
Yeah,
seats
yeah.
to see it.
You got to pour wax in
30
your one ear
seconds
to
in,
appreciate
I turn around,
it.
I go, "This is fucking awful," and then Kimmy just goes, "Yeah, can we leave?"
Dude, I was just so over it.
No, awful.
We had
was
waited 45 minutes.
Awful was the karaoke setup at the number one. Man, lady, I got
Holy
2 words for
Christmas.
you. Mic check. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Some old dude was singing like fucking Taylor Swift.
It was bad.
They wheeled
Yeah.
a lady
Pack
in
it
a
in,
hospital
Pop.
bed to do like.
I
Billy
will say,
Joel
but after
song.
you guys left, about 50 gay dudes rolled in. It must have been like some like big
Started
and
killing it.
murder.
Really?
They were I thought it was a jukebox for a minute. I said, "Is Beyonce here?"
They
were
probably
killing
they Pepe Le Pew'd my cologne from like 3 doors down.
There's a hot Italian guy around the corner.
There's some super side at number 1.
I think he's good at golden tea.
They just follow the leg hair. That'd be in there.
Yeah. All right. Well,
the golden tea was insane.
It was fun, man. We'll do
First
that
half
again.
of the trip, fantastic so far.
Oh
First
my
half.
God.
Glad you boys. Yeah,
I mean,
first
it's been
couple
yeah,
days.
One
it's been
day.
36 hours. I think.
Wild.
I don't know if I got a week in me.
Nah, we'll be all right.
Yeah,
Going home Tuesday morning.
We'll be all right.
Gonna make up an
Yeah,
excuse. My dog's sick.
It's so funny that 10 years ago, it would take until the end of the week to be like, I'm hurting. This morning it was like my heartburn.
Oh, dude, my heartburn was.
Bourbon. Yeah,
I
I don't
woke
think
up-
I have another drink.
I woke up. It was like somebody poured a pound of sand in my throat. It
Truly,
was
the back
so
of my
dry.
skull hurts from laughing.
Oh,
like
dude.
you can touch it. You know that pain you get when you
Yeah.
laugh so hard?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like right back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
It's
muscle.
permanent.
Yeah.
Like it hurts to touch.
Yeah.
Yes, it's like it turns into a physical pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, things are all right.
Also, in a couple
Signs
of
of a
days,
good
we're going to
time.
have the big Charleston.
Oh. So
Fuck.
let's give it
Charleston Part 2.
a Charleston
Do you
part
want to
2.
talk about it?
The final callbacks.
So-
yeah.
The first
You
night
made
we,
the cut, kid. I'll say
I'll
that.
let the audience decide.
Dude, it was.
They're going to see the
Okay.
footage.
Christopher,
yes, of course.
whatever
They're
he
gonna see
says
the
first,
What?
I want to say, you fucking killed it.
Thank you.
You killed
I
it.
was.
Well,
I
how
got
am
a
I
li-
painted to be the bad
I
guy?
got a
in
little
this?
You're
tape.
not the bad guy. We
I
all
got a
voted
little
that he
tape.
didn't complete it.
Yes.
But he killed it.
Dude,
He
Luke.
just has to put it all
This
together.
is crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
I got
yeah.
tape that would prove that you did great the first time. I didn't release it because I don't want people to fucking. Dude, I didn't release it.
I wanted people to
Yeah.
draw their own conclusions.
No, Luke
It's
was.
eight
brought out
millimeter up
fucking,
his ass.
What did we bring out? Like 6 chairs, like it was a preschool dance off.
We did. We
We
set the
sat
stage.
down. They put all the pressure on them. They put the cafeteria lights from fucking
Yeah.
from a college. It was crazy.
What do
they
you see
tried
the
to do this.
callbacks? The
They tried
producers
to
are going
fuck
to be
with
there
your
and
mind.
everything. I got Lauren Michaels flying down.
They tried
We're
to
gonna be
fuck
dead-
with your mind,
dead
dude,
silent.
and
Dude.
you pulled through.
Luke was talking shit. Yesterday
He had his
morning.
cousin and his girl. You had strangers in the crowd.
Yeah.
Oh,
Killed
dude,
it.
they put it on you, and
Killed
you
it.
fucking.
I
did
saw
it.
the footage. I like what I did.
Yes, dude.
I like what I did. Luke, we got in a fight about cream cheese or something yesterday morning.
No, last night.
Yesterday
You
morning.
two got into it last night over the kind of tobacco that was going into a spliff. I was like, all right, I have to get in the middle of this.
I forgot
And then
about
he
that.
collapsed
you
on
don't
himself.
smoke weed. Why are you arguing
he's
with
like,
a pothead?
is that curly? What are the two?
Bolly shag.
He's like, is that Bolly Shag? I'm
Shut the
asking what kind of tobacco it is. And
No,
Luke
it's
was-
Marlboro Light.
Yeah, we're it's Marb Light. He goes, what kind though? And I'm like, dude, and then afterwards you went, man, I hate that about myself. Dude, then he remember he yelled at me. He goes,
So do we.
Dude. Dude.
Dude,
I
and
love
then-
the realization.
Dude, literally night one, we've had the best time, and I get into it with Luke and give me about sandbars,
Dude.
and I'm going, when is this gonna stop?
What
You
am
would
I-
argue
When
with
am I
a
not going to be this guy?
Yeah,
You would
yeah.
you would argue with a fucking astronaut about space.
Dude, so I swear to God. Dude, we have this.
Did you actually step outside of the shuttle, though? All right.
Yeah, but it's not like that.
Dude,
It's-
he goes, and like, listen,
It's
I
not
like,
called an orbiter.
I love an argument.
Space doesn't actually start till 100,000 miles. Though. Loser.
So you were really just in a high airplane if you think about it.
The Red Bull guy did that 2 weeks ago.
Tell me again, Mr. Hot Air Balloon.
So he goes, he has like this introspective moment, and like I'm like, yeah, man, I get it too. Like I trust me that I get in arguments that I don't really care about, but you're rooted in and whatever, and I'm like, I totally get it. And then after like this moment that we share, I'm sitting there drunk, like ossified drunk, and I'm making, I think, like cheese.
Making cheese?
That's how drunk these meals are.
I think I'm making
I made
cheese. Dude, he stopped at that. This is how little cooking you do. You just opened a bag of cheese. I made cheese.
I'm
You guys
boiling
want
the milk.
some?
I'm shaking it. Taking this
You
thing and
literally
turning it into
opened
cheese.
the bag. You guys want cheese? I made some.
So I'm in there proofing the dough. Getting a za ready.
48 hours.
Guys, I made bread. You want bread?
Don't fill up on the bread. I got cheese coming. You better be hungry tomorrow night. so then I'm
You're doing the crab boil, dude. I gotta see this.
I can
Let's
cook.
have them do it.
It's also
That's
the
comedy.
story's about me getting on his case.
No, see,
I'm in
yeah.
the middle of cheese over here.
I'm gonna quietly order a pizza while you guys do the
No, I
crab
got
boil because I ain't eating your shit.
chirping in my ear.
I'm making like a cheese sandwich. I don't know if it was cheese and I guess salami. I think we were doing, and
Damn.
I put
Yes, chef.
I caught a
on-
little shrapnel from my sandwich.
on a plain bagel.
Oh my
Right?
god! Oh, bagel!
That I then put pretzels on.
Oh my god!
He goes, we have
Oh,
this.
dude.
We have this. I swear to God, we have this moment where I'm like, oh man, we really like opened up and like we shared these flaws about our personalities that we don't like and very introspective.
you're like,
and then I bite into it and he goes, is there fucking pretzels on that sandwich? I go, yeah, man. I don't know. He goes, who the fuck does that? I'm like, what, dude? I don't know, man. We're wasted. He goes, you don't fucking pull and I'm like, dude, then we're back. We're literally back in it. We were out of it for 9 seconds.
Dude.
He heard the crunch of a rolled gold and lost it.
On a bagel.
And dude,
I go, it's not like I'm packing you a lunch. I'm making you
You made an Italian bagel with pretzels, dude. That's like all the stereotypes from our upbringing.
Yeah.
Combine them.
He's got a crimpet stuffed in
Also, I'm fucking dying to try it.
dude,
It was
sounds
all right. It
amazing.
was all right.
dude, in the middle of the fight, Kevin hits me, goes, all of a sudden his head tilts back, he's exhausted, and he just goes, we're talking about pretzels here.
We're talking about pretzels
Dude.
on a sandwich.
I fucking lost my mind laughing. I was literally like fucking Benettieri's level sent. Just I couldn't. The way he just went. We're talking about pretzels now.
Yeah. Good for you, Chris. You're fucking learning.
Dude.
Good for you. No, and I'm sleeping for a couple hours.
We're sitting.
You got my
We're
back.
sitting in this beautiful house.
Shame
at the
him.
bay.
Shame him.
What kind of fucking loser?
Yeah. How disrespectful.
I'm
Like,
taking
also,
my
like he's a Michelin star chef. He just made a mile-high fucking
He
stack
knows
of
everything.
salami.
Luke, get my laundry out of the washing machine. I'm leaving.
Is it dry yet?
Yeah.
And let me get a coffee cup of detergent.
Place
if you
doesn't
don't
come with
mind.
dryer sheets. No, Tommy, it's not all inclusive. This place is a dump.
We gotta wrap it up. Close on that button.
Gang, we love you to
We
death.
love you, gang.
And we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Peace.